Season 4 of The Righteous Gemstones is diving deeper into the family's history, and Michael Rooker's new character might have a surprising link to Bradley Cooper's Elijah Gemstone and his missing gold Bible. But before we get into it, if you haven't done so already, please hit the subscribe button, drop a like and comment on the video, and if you're able, please sign up for channel memberships for exclusive content, which really helps us out. Anyway, let's get back to the video. So, the first episode of this season, titled Prelude, seemed disconnected from the main storyline, focusing instead on a gemstone ancestor during the Civil War. However, a significant twist involving Rooker's character in episode 6, Interlude 4, sheds light on the importance of Prelude. This season primarily explores the tensions between the Gemstone family, particularly the conflicts between Jesse, Judy, and Kelvin over Eli's new girlfriend, Lori Millsap. The Millsap family, who are old friends of the Gemstones from before Amy Lee's passing, have been introduced to the cast. Like other Interlude episodes, Interlude 4 takes us back in time, showcasing the bond between the Gemstones and the Millsaps in the early 2000s. In Prelude, Elijah Gemstone murders a minister named Abel Greaves, steals his gold Bible, and poses as a Confederate chaplain. This Bible has been a treasured heirloom in the Gemstone family, with John Goodman's Eli holding onto it until the early 2000s. One day, while everyone except Kelvin was away, a thief made off with it. Interlude 4 reveals that the thief was Michael Rooker's Cobb Millsap, Lori's estranged husband, who committed the theft during a drunken spree, but there may be a more significant reason behind his actions. One theory about the Righteous Gemstones suggests that Michael Rooker's character Cobb might be a descendant of Abel Greaves. If that's true and Cobb knows about his ancestors' stolen golden Bible, it would make sense for him to want to steal it back. Even though Cobb's last name is Millsap, he could still be related to Abel Greaves through his mother. This connection could tie the Prelude storyline directly into the current timeline of the Righteous Gemstones, positioning Cobb as a fitting antagonist for the show's final season. If Cobb is indeed Abel Greaves' descendant, he would have a legitimate claim to the Gemstones' gold Bible. Years ago, as we know, Elijah Gemstone took the Bible after killing Abel Greaves, and even though the Gemstones later turned to faith, they never returned the Bible. It's likely that Eli and his family are unaware of the violent history behind the Bible's possession. If they knew about the bloodshed involved, they might not want to keep it. Regardless of their awareness, the Bible rightfully belongs to the Greaves family. Therefore, Cobb might see his attempt to take the Bible as a way of reclaiming what was wrongfully taken from his family. While this doesn't justify his other actions like vandalizing the Gemstones' property or urinating in Eli's decanter, it does provide some context for his motives regarding the Bible. However, since this theory remains unconfirmed, we cannot definitively know what really happened. The rivalry between the Millsaps and the Gemstones is likely to heat up as we move through the rest of Season 4, and it could lead to a fitting conclusion for the series. It would be intriguing to see the Gemstones face the consequences of their ancestors' actions, especially since the show heavily explores themes of redemption and characters confronting their pasts. Gideon's journey in Season 1 perfectly illustrates this idea, and bringing back the Greaves family would push the rest of the cast to seek their own redemption. That said, there's a chance this theory might not hold up. Cobb could have just taken the Bible to mess with the Gemstones, especially since its display indicates how valuable it is. Episode 7 of Season 4 is sure to shed more light on this situation, possibly uncovering Cobb's role in the current troubles facing Eli and Lori.